Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, as always. I hope you're doing very well. It is about 5 o'clock in the evening. Let's get my light back on here. We are caught a little bit of straw for the last of the day. Let's get around that corner there. And we are heading away to... We're bringing straw down to the new yard here in preparation for getting the cattle down. So we've got a little bit of that too. We're going to do one more load. Then we're going to do a little bit of a trailer dance, hook some trailers off, hook another one on. So we're going to do some a little bit relaxing really for the rest of the day. Something that I haven't been meaning to do for ages. And various different things get in the way to stop it from occurring as is typical these days, I would say. But we're going to get a little bit of conservation work done. I think is the best way to put it. But for now we are cracking along, and like I say, we're just going to cart some of this wheat straw down. Some of the straw that we got delivered actually, we were a little bit over cautious way back in the autumn there, got a little bit more straw brought in than I initially anticipated. But not to worry, it'll get used eventually. What we're going to do is get this all, going to cart another load down now. The house loader is by the straw shed. And we'll get some of it carted down to the new buildings there. That means we've just got enough hay and, not quite enough hay actually, but enough straw down there to start with at least before the new animals arrive, which should hopefully be next week, all being well. Now the aim is to top out at around about 200 head of cattle, but we're probably going to go to about 60 down there to start with. We might take some of them out of the some of the older heads out of the old yard there, because the cattle we're going to be bringing in are quite young, so we'll get a few of the older heads in there, might settle them down a little bit. So we'll do a little bit of moving around just to kind of balance the numbers. But yeah, it'll be 60 for the first probably 5-6 months, and then we might look to bring in a few more as well there. So the numbers are going to go up, not quite as quickly as we initially thought they would, but I think this is going to be the best option moving forward. But now we're just gonna dip down here. What we might do, because there's already a load of park down there, we'll test out the old reversing skills, see how they're going. There we go. Yeah, it's been another wonderful day there. The rest of the day I've spent servicing up the chrome mowers again, just checking those over after first cut, putting them back onto the John Deere 6820, so that's ready to go. And there's a little bit more land, get over there. A little bit more land we're going to be looking to get on with there by the end of the week, hopefully all being well. As you can see, there's a little wet on the ground there still, so we did get a little smattering of rain, so that's kind of stopped any plans for the day. Of the next 2 days, really, truth be told, for mowing, but we'll get back onto that sooner rather than later, have no fear, and hopefully get some silage cut down this weekend. But for now, like I say, let's just get some of this loaded up. We'll just kind of just hastily throw it into the shed here, so it's not the best back ever. But we're just going to probably stack them too high maybe to start with, I think. And that will do is get it all up and away. And then yeah, like I say, this is going to be the beginning of it. And we will be baling all of our own straw up again this year, which is predominantly spring barley because of the weather. Although we did take over that one field of winter oilseed right there, which was already drilled when we acquired the field, so not much we can do about that. Do you know what? We'll go 3 high just to help us out a bit here. I hope all is well, regardless of what is going on in the world at the moment. I hope you keep yourself well and staying safe, more importantly as well. Do let me know at this time what you are working on, what you're driving, of course, and where we can find you in the world. Excellent. We have all of our... tie that all up. We've got all of our silage in right now. Everything that needs to be seeded has been reseeded. Everything that needed to have some slurry on after the first cut has been slurried. So we're really looking... Well, we're all set really. We just need this weather to improve ever so slightly. and we'll get ourselves away. But it's just we've got some good growing weather. What I would love right now is for it just to completely stop and allow us to actually get cracking again. That would be delightful, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that anytime soon. Ooh. This. We're gonna have to have a better look into this. We should have put the fork on the front, but I was being lazy, and this is what laziness gets you, people. This doesn't quite work properly. Up there. So what we'll try and do is get these all squared away anyway, get this all loaded up at this end, then we're going to have to take it down to the farm there where we'll get back out with the Class Touring, have another little play around with that. I get a few requests that you'd all like to see a bit more of that, so we'll do that, and then we'll be on to the nicer, interesting part of the day. Alright, and folks, we're just going to stick this into here for this evening. The feed has already been refilled back at the yard, so we don't need to worry about getting that too early in the morning. So we can just switch this off here. And there we go. And then what we're going to do is head on back down to the yard, to the new yard. Everything is strapped down already. It's a terrible stack. It's going to win absolutely no prizes for stacking there, but we're not going far. We're going to get down there, unload it nice and quickly, and then we'll be good to go. So we'll see how that gets on. But yeah, nice to get these little jobs done now whilst we can. Everything else, we've made a good conscious effort of getting it all cleared and getting everything off the books, which is fantastic. And hopefully the same can be said across the day tomorrow. What we're going to be doing this afternoon though, and whilst it's sunny and still a little warm, we might actually just go and drop this trailer off, pick up the other one, and then go and get started with that actually. Because now seems to be a good time than any, and I can always unload the straw in a little while, I think, so that'll be a good plan. So yeah, we'll fill you in with what that looks like very shortly. Just cruise on down here. Tell you what, the crops around here really are starting to kick on. Really are starting to kick on quite a bit there actually. It's oats are looking fantastic. Stop. We just get these two fields over the road there. They were had slurry put onto them just the other day. That's everything done now. There's still an awful lot of slurry in the lagoon. I'm not sure where we're going to put it all. We need to figure that one out sooner rather than later, because that's becoming a little bit of a concern. So I'll have to watch the space there. But otherwise, yeah, everything is good. Cattle love being outside. You can really see this time of year the milk production does shoot up a little bit more because they're getting a lot more fresh grass. The sun is shining, which means there's very good quality grass that they're able to eat as well. And yeah, we'd like to hope that continues. We're not struggling for grassland by any stretch. Second cut silage ground as well is looking very good, starting to come on leaps and bounds. And then we should, if we get that cut this kind of week or so, in the next week, we should still get a relatively strong looking third cut out of it as well, which would be magnificent. That's really what we're going to be looking for. And that should get us through. That with the maize whole crop as well that we're planning on for the back end of the year, that will give us sufficient ground for to have enough fodder at least for this year coming through. So that's what we hope to see. What we are going to be doing in the coming weeks, we're probably going to do a little bit more of a breakdown into what goes into the dietary feed for you, just so you can kind of get a better idea of it. But watch this space for that one. You can see our silage sheep over here as well is looking pretty good. And the bales are all stacked up there. We will of course try and get another couple of loads off the ground around here. Easy does it through. Wonderful. But yeah, that bank is coming on. It's got quite a few bales in there now. So as I mentioned, one thing I'm going to do, we need to get some more hay down here at some point. We have to bring another load down from the big barn, but that's not a problem. What we're going to do now though is just stack this on this hard ground here. The fence around here is yet to go up. That is going to be one of the last things to be done, but it's on the plan. Probably look at doing that over the course of the next few days, I think. This job we're doing tonight is just something I've wanted to do for a long time, and we need to get it all finished. I do believe you all saw the new shed going up. I can't recall if you did. It's a very simple barn construction, though. That took them about 2 days to put up in total. A really nice, tidy build of a shed as well. This is exactly what I was looking for, just something nice and quick and easy. Another storage option for bales. It's going to work pretty perfectly. But what we're going to do now is just stick our nose around the corner here. I'm going to put this brewing trailer on. This is number 2 of 2. And what you'll find, we have got a whole load of tree saplings here, and as part of our conservation scheme, easy for me to say, that we have on the farm here that we enrolled into just this year as a starter, we do have to plant about 500 new trees over the next year and a half, which isn't a great deal. It shouldn't be tricky, but we haven't started yet, so we must make a start. And these guys are going to go up the road there, and we should be able to we should get a few of these done this evening. It's just going to go into part of that field that we've reclaimed from, what was it? Well, this was all open cast land, as you may recall, but it's part of the land that we reclaimed from that. But what we're going to do, without hopefully crashing into any of the new sheds, is just zip around here. I'm going to go up the road. We're going to get planting, really. This is, like I say, it's nice and warm now. It's a time I've been waiting to do this for a while. We're going to try and get about 150, 200 done this year, which should be easy, really. And then we'll see how that gets on and do the same, if not double that, maybe next year as well. And we'll see. But yeah, it's something that I really want to do. Oh, there's some bales falling over there. We need to get picked up. And they're going to go. The first area I've identified is right in here. And it's going to be right up against the corner here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to sling into this side. Right, the old deal about here. And yeah, so we're going to get a start with all these and see how we... Ooh, jump! See how we get on. So all this area here can be refilled out and replanted, just kind of take away from this barren land, really. But I really want to kind of, this is a good area. It's about 3/4 of an acre here, give or take, and we might even go to the bankside there and bring out this forest area, but we'll see how we go. What I need to do is just grab my spade, and then we'll be good to get going. Meanwhile, though, the barley here is looking good. We did have to come and spray off some thistles and docks coming through, but it's looking better for it now. We're really starting to kick on. But yeah, let's grab the spade, and we'll get going, I think. So as luck would have it, I cannot find for the life of me where I put that spade. I'm going to have to go and have a look around the yard again to see. So we'll take this opportunity to do a bit of a crop walk anyway. And come through here. So you can see there was quite a big weed presence. This whole area got hammered with weeds, actually. I think it's supposed to be in the conditions we had the early spring. But it's looking a lot better for it now. And here we're playing. Oh, there it is. And yeah, so we're looking all right. We probably will come into here with T3s very shortly just to finish it off. And then it'll be good all the way through until harvest, all being well, which is going to be great. So watch this space for that one. The slurry lagoon has been finished. I think we'll show you this as we're walking over to the shed. The last time you'd have seen this was a hole in the ground. And it is anything but that now, really. It is a monstrous lagoon. This will keep us going for some considerable time, actually. There is a stirrer in the bottom there as well. And it's all... We're waiting just to get there's a few different pumps, features and valves we're going to be getting, just to kind of add to and fill this. There is a smaller lagoon over here. This is going to be the main reservoir that we're going to pump to and from, which would be great as well. So... that is pretty much the last big piece that we needed to put into here, which I'm very pleased about. Everything else is just a matter of a few bits and pieces, and then we'll be good to get away with it, really. What we probably are going to do, though, this has been a bit of a short roundup of me just doing a few odd jobs here and there, as we kind of show you what the inside of the shed is looking like. It's fantastic, and all it really needs now is a few cattle, so we will be looking into that next week. over the course of the weekend. I'd imagine you're going to come back, we might hopefully be on with the mowing again and get some silage done. I'm going to go and find this blasted spade now so we get these saplings put in, and we will see you all in the next one. So until then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always. I have been Frank, your humble host. I do hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you all later. Until then, stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and happy farming.